A little warning to all the baseball players. Be nice to sound boy or sound girl, or else you don't know what kind of at-bat music you're going to get. The Laramie Rangers visiting the Wheatland Lobos, top of the first. Laramie batting. Tyler Mitchell's going the other way, and you can tell by the reaction of both the right fielder and the fan behind the fence that that ball is gone. A two-run shot, and the Rangers draw first blood, leading 2-0. Bottom of the first, Wheatland gets one run in on an error. Tyler Pollock will smack that pitch into center field, and that ball will not be caught. It's a base hit. Brendan Ruert scores on the play, and this game is tied at 2 runs apiece. Top of the second, this was a seesaw game for a while. Tommy Johnson's going deep to center field. Not quite enough to get out of here, but it will drop in front of the fence for what would be a double. Alex Jordan's going to kick it into high gear as he will try to score from second, and he eventually will. The Rangers would go back up in this Southeast Division game, 3-2. Bottom of the second, the momentum would swing back the other way. Tim Beckett's going to drop a base hit into right center field. That's the cue for Riley Miller to go home and put another run on the scoreboard. Things are tied up again, this time at 3. Same inning, Ruert at bat this time. He's going the opposite way for a single of his own. That gets him an RBI as Beckett will complete his trip around the bases. Wheatland takes the lead 4-3. Later, bases loaded, Pollock batting again, and he nearly takes out both the pitcher and the field umpire with this hit. His contributions will get 2 runs home in the forms of Joe Hageman along with Ruert. The Lobos have the score doubled up on their end, 6-3. Top of the third, the Rangers would slowly chip away at the deficit. Kevin Dooley will bounce it to the fielder's choice. Wheatland takes the easy road and gets him out at first, but he did his job as Nolan Carter scores, and it's now a 6-4 ball game. Top of the fourth, the visitors were looking for more. Barry Thomas is swinging for the fence in right field. He's going to get to the fence, but not past it, and so does the right fielder. Johnson scores. Thomas was called out at third on the play, but Laramie now trails by 1. It's 6-5. Top of the fifth, Wheatland's defense would step up. Anthony Apodaca fires across the diamond to Miller, and they got Mitchell trying to swipe second base. That ended that scoring threat, and the Lobos were able to hang on to the lead for a while longer. Top of the sixth, Drew Berman knows where the ball needs to go, and he's going to find the exact spot to hit it to. Right in between 3 defenders for a base hit. Dooley scores to tie the game at 6-all. Then on a bad throw to home, Taylor Bogus will cash in on the miscue and get in before Wheatland can recover. He touches the plate, and Laramie's back up in this game, 7-6. Bottom of the sixth, Wheatland with a runner at second. He's taken off at third, but Nolan Carter was not fooled on the play. Mitchell applies the tag for the out, and the Rangers can head back to the dugout and start swinging the aluminum again. Top of the seventh, the Lobos are trying to stop the bleeding. They're trying to get Abel Casas out at home, but the throw is a little bit off the mark, and he'll score to make it 8-6 in favor of the visitors. Then the Rangers would reach into their bag of tricks with the suicide squeeze. Bogus did his part by putting the ball into play. Carter's already in, and it's now a 9-6 contest. Top of the eighth, more for the boys in blue. Thomas dribbles a base hit in the left field. Berman will be waved around third, and he'll go home. Laramie has scored 7 runs unanswered so far, and now lead 10-6. We're still going. 2 runners in scoring position for Carter. We actually messed up on this play. The ball ended up going into center field and not right field, as we originally thought. Johnson and Thomas make their way to the plate to make it 12-6, and they get another run off a wild pitch, so now it's 13-6. Bottom of the eighth, good defense here. Carter fields the ground ball, tags out the runner headed for third, then fires across the diamond to first to get the double play. It doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as it works. Bottom of the ninth, Wheatland trailing 14-7. Miller's going to try to get the comeback started with this base hit in the right field. Apodaca will come in to make it 14-8. A sac fly and a passed ball later on would make it 14-10. Moving ahead, the Lobos have the bases loaded. Dooley is pitching in relief for the Rangers, and that was a huge strikeout considering the circumstances, because this ball game is not over yet. Next batter, bases still loaded. See ya. Ball game. That's how you get out of a jam. And the Laramie Rangers get out of Wheatland with a hard-fought 14-10 win.